All right, boys and girls, welcome back to your weekly live stream here. Your host, Mr. Know-It-All. Thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. As you guys know, still kind of recovering, but I wanted to go live for you guys today. So hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend. Did see some nice price action this weekend. We had a monthly candle close this past weekend, right? Did close a hammer monthly candle, so that is exciting. We're gonna see how this really kind of plays out here this week, right, guys? We got about an hour until the weekly candle close. Let me know if the music is okay or too loud or what's going on with that, right? I'm alright, man. Actually, well, today was a little rough. I didn't really get too much liquid down today, but yesterday was a good day. It was good, man. Well, I'm here, right? Just trying to recover a bit and take things slow, right? So, but this is what we got going on right now in the markets. I am, man. I am still healing up for sure. All right. All right, good. Not too loud. All right. There we go. Hey, good to see you too, Angel. Yep, glad to see you guys. Alright, so we did see some nice price action here this weekend on some altcoins, right? We did have this nice falling wedge breakout, right? We had 1, 2, like what, 10 green days here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green days. I think it's likely we do see maybe a back test of the $36,000 area. And even on down to the $35,000 area here, where the moving averages kind of are crossing, right? So that wouldn't be out of the cards to see. That wouldn't really shock me at all. We came up to this resistance twice and rejected it, but it's also possible that we can just kind of hold this trend line here as well, right? So we're holding this trend line right now. What I also want to look at is USDT dominance, right? That is the indicator that will kind of prevail as to what happens with the crypto market. So right now, USDT dominance is, well, I mean, you can kind of see it here. It's kind of maybe going to close green here on the day, all right? But the good thing is, I'm going to go back to this chart, okay? The good thing is, as long as it doesn't, let's see what it's doing here. Oh, okay. Yeah, so, well, we did cross back above the 21 and the 50 and the 200 here. All right, so watch out if you're in longs right now. This could get interesting for some shorts, okay? This could be some nice pullback here, although I mean, this is a 15-minute chart. I don't want to really say there's divergence, but there is some 15-minute divergence. We did have this bearish divergence play out big time, right? When we saw this big rally, right? But this is at an area where you could be wanting to maybe, like this is the area where you long stuff, right? So what we're probably going to see is Bitcoin pull back as USDT dominance pulls up, and hopefully USDT dominance rejects the bullish control zone and makes a lower high and then comes on back down and stays in the bearish territory. That's what we really want to see, guys. That's what we really want to see. So the monthly chart right now, we did get a monthly close. We didn't quite engulf the previous, and we're getting this bounce right here off the 61.8% retrace area on the monthly chart. It looks like, so the rising wedge is playing out, right? We did have this weekly rising wedge, and it is looking like, you know, like a magnet. Like it's probably going to come back down to the moving averages at some point, right? But we could get a bounce here or a back test of this area or of this wedge, right? Which could cause Bitcoin to drop significantly or back to the lows, like I'm saying, like $34,000 to $36,000 areas, right? Just be careful in longs right now. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. All right. If you're trading to the long side, be careful. I think we're at an area where USDT dominance is going to bounce, and we could see some pullback. All right. By the way, obviously you guys already know this. This is just my opinion. This is not financial advice, and obviously do your own research before taking trades or placing trades. I have to say that. So. Yeah, we all like to see this dump. Yep. But yeah, well, see what ends up happening. I mean, technically there's no hidden bullish divergence here because it's a lower low on price, right? So there's no hidden bullish divergence, so that's good. We don't want to see hidden bullish divergence on the dollar. That just means that Bitcoin and the assets are going to continue lower. But what I did like that I saw on the monthly time scale was we made some lower highs, right? So we definitely made technical candle body lower highs, right? Then this high right here, 4.61, and these highs back in October. So technical lower highs. And so this was not a full engulfing candle, just like I said, not a full engulfing candle, but a technical lower high, right? The high was 5.37. The previous candle body high was 5.53, and that's what's going on right now. We're probably just going to come back down and backtest this moving average here on the monthly charts. And the weekly, obviously, we have the confluent area here towards the bottom of the rising wedge at this 3.39 area. We're gonna get a bounce here. We're probably gonna make a lower high, right? The bounce is probably gonna cause Bitcoin and Ethereum, everything to pull back. Okay. All we need to do is make a technical higher low, and we can continue to run. All right. Sure, we can look at ETH.dominance. I mean, we might as well just look at ETH Bitcoin. It's the same chart. Right. That looks great. Are we gonna make those new all-time highs like we were talking about 2 years ago, man? You know, up here at 28%, that would be the 1.272 fib extension, or even up to the 1.618. I mean, that'd be insane, right? 60% of a Bitcoin. So yeah, that's a nice flag up here. Broke out of this channel. So yeah, let's look at Bitcoin real quick. We just looked at Bitcoin. We're gonna look at ETH. ETH obviously looking a lot better than Bitcoin. About to close its weekly above the 21, right? In about an hour, if we can close above the weekly 21, man, that is something significant. We haven't done that since this top we made, right? Right, so we were skating on by all the way up until we got to this top and came back down. We had this major pullback, right? We're gonna go look at total. Total coming up to the weekly 21 right now, okay? Now, we need to get it back above this. Total needs to get back above. for the whole crypto market to continue higher, we need to see the total crypto market reclaim the weekly 21 EMA. Or really just the 21 moving average. Really. That's what this is. This is just a simple, I think. I have this on. Yeah, it's just a simple. Okay. And total 2, obviously looking the same as total, right? We're still below the 21. But everything looks good, to be honest. Everything does look good. We got a nice bounce off the bullish control zone here, and we're sitting around 55 on the RSI on the weekly chart. But that's looking pretty good. Total 2 obviously making moves right here. And yeah, you can argue that there is hidden bullish divergence on the weekly timescale, right? You can argue it. You can argue it. It's there. All right, so we had some pretty big runners today. We had DOT making some moves, right? We have a swing target for DOT up here at the weekly 21, which is $27. But as you guys know, falling wedge targets. The falling wedge target is the top of the wedge, which is right around 44 US dollars. Okay. ADA. ADA breaking the wedge as well. Lots of these cryptos are all in wedge patterns, guys, which are continuation patterns. Okay. Definitely something we want to see. Everyone's worried about, are we in a bear market? I'm gonna sit here and tell you that we're not. Well, I mean, technically speaking, we're below the weekly 21. We're in a bear market. All right. So right now we technically are. But these types of structures, these types of patterns resolve themselves to the upside. I think we'll be out of this here within the next week or two, and it should be good from there. Should be good from there. Unless some black swan event happens, right? CHZ, yeah, we can look at it. Right, so we got out of the channel. We're now back testing the fib. Major moves coming for this asset. And all the NFT platforms are gonna do some crazy stuff. Hey, I want to thank the 20 people that are on tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. If you guys could smash up that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel and you are enjoying the content here. I know, guys, I've been a little absent from the markets. As you guys do know, I did have a surgery this week, so I appreciate all your guys' support and thank you guys for tuning in and sticking around with us. All right, UMA. Yeah, we can look at UMA. Yeah, UMA at a major support level here, right? Had a nice break there too. UMA doing about an 88.6% retrace from swing low to swing high. I think this is all the. Is this all the data on UMA? I feel like I had this on Poloniex drawn out a while ago. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, there is more data. Sorry. All right, UMA. So coming up to a supply line here, right? I mean, we can really draw this from a lot of different places, but really this just looks like maybe a down-sloping channel. Yeah, not actually looking all that great, right? Unfortunately for this asset. We might see, you know, maybe if we don't break out of this channel, you know, it could go back down to test this low at 730. Right, you're in a squeeze though, so that's good. You do see tightening of the range. Squeezes are good. Price compression, right? And we could see this. We need to see this break out here with volume. Okay, that's the key point when you're in a squeeze like this. All right. Yeah, so not really too much going on with this asset. Really just still in a downtrend for now until it breaks this this level here around 950. All right. The weekly looks okay, actually, on UMA. Like, you could be reversing here. No confirmation of a reversal just yet, though. You need to break this with volume. Cool. All right, let's go back to... let's look at GRT. This one looks like it's setting up for something here. I had this drawn out the other day, right? That supply line and just beautiful down-sloping channel. And you're targeting the 200-day, right? Because that's all we really can target here, like $1.10, or even really just the top of the channel. If you break out of that, that's going to be a significant move out. Filecoin also having a nice day today, putting in a nice weekly candle as well, or about to anyway. Yes, we did cover DOT. Yep. Balancer with a nice little trade setup here. Right up to the 200-day if Bitcoin can continue its move. Although we do think we're going to see a bit of a pull, right? We just kind of went through that. That would not shock us here. Same with ETH, right? Coming up to this 50% retrace area, a falling wedge target, right? The golden zone, right? The 382 on up to the 618. We can reverse anywhere in these ranges. Right, we come right back down. Probably to this 236 fib extension, or even as low as 1950. But ultimately, the swing target is the top of the wedge, which is right around $4,200. Ethereum Classic, yeah, we can look at it. Where is all the data on Ethereum Classic? Is it on Poloniex or something? Yeah, it's on Poloniex. Yeah, just kind of rounding, right? This looks great on the weekly here. The ETH London hard fork has probably a lot to do with, don't quote me on this, but probably a lot to do with the EIP 1559. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to really affect the miners, probably reduce the fees, or reduce mining fees, and stuff like that. But they're thinking like around August 4th. I guess they were just kind of maybe working out some bugs still, from what I've heard. Could be still some bugs that they're working out. Tall, I don't think so. I think we're gonna come down significantly here from here. Thanks, Tall. Yeah, well, today was a little bit of a rough day. So I'm thinking that we're gonna come back down to test this 35K area, and for ETH probably the 1950 area, right? I mean, maybe this area here, this 21. I mean, like between this range, I would say. If we're gonna reverse here, if we're gonna reverse right here at this fib, which looks like we're probably going to. That candle is not a great candle, right? Rejection happening there. And Bitcoin's selling off right now into the close. And yeah, there you go. We just broke 40K. Alright, so I said before, like, be careful in your longs if you're in longs, because I do think we're going to see some movement down now. We saw a significant breakout and a nice like retrace that we got after all this selling, and yep. So this 2400 area obviously is the first area, right? Bitcoin really starts to sell off. Ethereum is going to sell off with it. It's not gonna rally if Bitcoin's dumping. Okay. Sorry, but it's not. Would a retrace that affects Bitcoin more than alts be a sign of a bull market? I don't know. Yeah. So this closure here is pretty important. Obviously, on the weekly, you know, we need to see this hold above the 21 EMA here, which is around 2350. Bitcoin selling off here into the close, as I was saying before. We could see that with USDT dominance putting in what looks to be a daily hammer candle. Okay. Oof. That is not a good looking daily candle, guys. Joe, how are you, man? Sure, we can check algo. Probably getting wrecked like everything else. Yep. Didn't even like rally above the 236 foot extension. It's pretty weak. Yeah, so how did the S&P open? Let's look at some of the futures. Well, future's opening up, looks like. Looks like a lower high though here on the hourly, but we'll see how the market opens here tomorrow. Tough to tell on after hours. What's really gonna happen? Yeah, I mean, USDT dominance looking like it's gonna reverse here. Just be careful in the longs, guys. Okay. It's pivoting right here off the 618. Looks like it might do something like this, where it comes up to the resistance, maybe you reject it, and then maybe come back lower. Okay. But this little move up, back up to 4.3, is gonna make the crypto market have a nice pullback. Okay. Pay attention to this. This is something you want to be watching. All right, guys? So how was everybody's weekend, man? Aside from these charts here, what do you guys? How was your guys' weekend? Anybody go anywhere fun? Do anything cool? That's cool. Be careful with that, man. Awesome, UFO. Awesome, brother. So as you guys can see, if you guys are in part of the Discord, you can see SAR went short at 6 p.m. Okay, we had a short entry at 41,068, and we're still printing short right now, okay? The 4-hour trend is still long from 41,700. So right now, the shorter time scale is printing shorts. Obviously, the 4-hour trend is still bullish until we get a 4-hour closure below that area. So I'm going to say it again, be careful in your longs. Okay, the 4-hour for USDT dominance looks like we could see a push back up. Okay. But I think shorting ETH now is a good idea. I mean, you could definitely go for a scalp trade if that's something you are comfortable doing. Shorting this market is also a very difficult thing to do. So if you're inexperienced shorting the market, I would just sit out and don't even take trade. Just sit back and wait for another long opportunity is what I would recommend. Okay. You don't always have to be in a trade, guys. All right. In fact, the less trades you take, the better. Any of you guys have any traditional assets you guys want to cover? Or you guys are all just crypto heads? Tesla, yeah, we can look at it. Tesla at an interesting area, man. Like, we're either gonna break out of this or gonna reject this and make a major move back down if you reject it, right? Or the breakout, right? It's 800 bucks. Looks like it technically broke out on Friday. Angel, yep, I would agree with that. Yeah, so gold hasn't really reclaimed this 236 pivot extension just yet, but this does look like it could be a cup pattern maybe on this. All right, gold definitely rallying against Bitcoin here. This is implying actually that gold might outperform Bitcoin right now, and that makes sense if Bitcoin's going to be pulling back, right, guys? So all eyes on gold right now. Weird because gold isn't really rallying versus the dollar. The dollar is actually rallying itself, so it's kind of weird to see that. But we're gonna look at the DXY here actually. Let's look at this thing that we call the dollar. I'm gonna have this plotted on the monthly or something. So rectangle range for the DXY, right? Just range bound in here. If we end up breaking this back up, that could spell trouble for the markets. We could see a major move back up, and we can go probably that. Yeah, I mean, so like I don't know. This could get pretty ugly if this ends up rallying here. Right. We don't want to see the dollar rally, man, but it looks like the dollar could rally. Just could do it. Still technically in a downtrend overall. Right, the weekly. back testing this this 50-day moving average here, right? We shall see. Bitcoin trying to hold on to, like, you know, 39.8 right now. I mean, if we close the weekly like this, that's technically a weekly breakout, okay? So in 10 minutes, we will know where this weekly closes. Yeah. Glad you guys enjoyed the last stream, man. So it's clear that we broke this this trend line now, and now we're going back up to back test it. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry it's such a slow stream tonight, man. I'm just still kind of recovering, guys, and I just I want to make it here till the till about 8 o'clock, till the daily candle closes, and send you guys off on a lovely week. So Tether for right now still in this downtrend, which is good. But if it breaks out, man, if it breaks out of this, be careful in those longs. So I'm going to keep telling you guys this, all right? But there's always going to be some guy that says, "Hey, I'm long in this, man." Man, you're the only one who make die. Not sure what that means, but okay. We'll see, man. Is Tether? What do you guys think? Is Tether gonna get rejected here, or is Tether gonna break out and cause Bitcoin to drop and the rest of the market to drop? I want to see what you guys think in the chat here. 1 for Tether breaking out. 2 for Tether getting rejected. Go. I totally forgot what 1 meant. 1 meant Tether breaking out, right? Okay. You know what? Let's go to the Fear and Greed Index too. So this is usually a tall tale sign. Right, so we're in the greed stages right now, guys. We're in the greed stages right now. So watch out, guys. Watch out. Alright, we're about to put in our daily candle. We did not break this bear flag, guys. We did not break 43K. This was not broken. We did not breach it. Although we did negate a possible head and shoulders pattern because we did make a higher right shoulder here. So that's good. We made a higher high than this high. Okay. It's an interesting candle right here. It is going to close below the trend line though, guys. Most likely. Alright, we have our new daily candle open, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream tonight. Make sure you guys smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and join the Discord if you want to be part of one of the best communities here on YouTube. Well, in Discord. All that stuff. Anyways, guys, I'm a little bit out of it today. Thank you guys again for watching. Like I said before, if USDT dominance breaks out of this wedge, it looks like it just made a literal candle closure outside of it. We're going to be looking to make short-term short trades here. That's what we're going to be looking to do, okay? And yeah, like this is looking like we got the cross up here, right? So this is the thing. If yeah, the 4 hour looked pretty bullish, man. Like pretty interesting. Like it wanted to break above this area here. All right, so I think we could see Bitcoin pull back a bit. No shock there. I had a nice rally out. We did make a higher high than the previous high on that attempted rally we had. We did negate a inverse or a head and shoulders pattern, so that's good. That's good. We're not in a bearish structure, but we are going to see some short-term pullback, and just be ready for that. Okay. Again, it's not confirmed until we get a wedge breakout. We're still in this rising wedge pattern that we did break down from. We did get this pivot and bounce here. All right, so just be careful. You know, obviously, I'd be cognizant of what's happening here on the chart. Okay, we didn't quite get a weekly breakdown here on the USDT dominance chart. It's just something to be aware of. I mean, listen, guys, we all know that the measured move target for Tether is down here. We could just get a small bounce up and then down. We'll see how this goes. You know, I don't know exactly how this is exactly going to play out, unfortunately. We did actually technically get a weekly candle body breakout though on Bitcoin. We'll see though how this goes. We're still making lower highs, right? Still making lower highs. We didn't get above the weekly 21. We broke this trend line here. All right, yeah, we'll see how this plays out, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream tonight. And we'll catch you guys. Hopefully, maybe sometime this week I'll be feeling a little bit better. Maybe we'll do a surprise live stream if there's something you guys should see. All right. Mark, great job, man. Good job taking action, sir. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure you guys smash up the like, hit the subscribe. Catch you guys next time.